For over 40 years, the Unicorn Theater has developed and produced thought-provoking plays that address social issues such as gender identity, race, and religion. And the current season that is supported by the Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund is no exception. Today I am here with Cynthia Levin, who is the producing artistic director of the Unicorn Theater, and we are here at 3828 Main where all the action happens. Cynthia, thank you for having us here at the Unicorn.
Oh, my pleasure. We love having company at the Unicorn.
Since the history of the Unicorn, since 1974, there have been 316 plays, 64 of which were world premieres that no one has ever seen anywhere.
Right.
How do you go about selecting the works that you're going to develop and produce and ultimately stage here at the Unicorn?
It's sort of a fascinating process, only because I look for plays every minute of my life, all year. I mean, it sort of never ends. The only time it sort of ends is when I choose the season, and then the next day I start looking for plays to do in the next season.
Mm-hmm. And local playwrights are also a big part of your mission.
Absolutely, and I would say almost half of the world premieres that we have produced are from local playwrights. Always has to be an opening. Last year, our reading series, which is a series of 6 plays that we read for the very first time, get together with professional actors, invite an audience in, and sort of further help the playwrights further develop their work. Last year was all local playwrights.
In addition, you also try to develop a production crew that is local and emerging, and you also, this is a hub for emerging artists, basically.
Absolutely. We only use local talent, and oftentimes that means some students from local universities, and sometimes it's people who grew up here and sort of, found their way here and even maybe got their union card here and then moved away, and sometimes they'll come back later and do a show. They want to be home for the holidays. So it's really cool to sort of keep track and keep in touch with all of the people that either grew up here or went to school here. And in fact, right now, one of our productions we're doing as a collaboration with UMKC. So that's incredible. We have students here, graduate students here, designing, and helping us along with the director, and all of the designers are working with the professional staff. So it's such a really cool way to get to know every incoming class at the university level. And very oftentimes we end up hiring them once they graduate. So it's really a win-win situation.
Well, speaking of UMKC, your upcoming production, An Octoroon.
Right.
Can you tell us about that?
I can sure try. It is a magnificently strange piece. Brandon Jacobs Jenkins, who is an incredible new playwright, contemporary playwright. In fact, he just won the MacArthur Genius Grant. I mean, this man is brilliant. Found this play by a 19th century Irish playwright who came to America and wrote a play about slavery on the plantations pre-Civil War. And everything he saw, which was an incredible depiction of racism and classism and everything else that was happening mid-1800s. So Brandon found this play and he rewrote it with this modern 21st century sensibility. So, and just sort of to highlight the racist issues, of course, that have come up in the last 200 years and sort of still come up. It is brilliant. The black actors play white actors, the white actors play black actors, or Indian actors. I mean, it's really sort of a mishmash of everything that you think, is politically correct, which isn't, and vice versa. It's hilarious, and it's really a great statement to a throwback of what it was like, and in many ways, what it's still like. It's like the playwright, he isn't a playwright, he's a black playwright, because that's his identity and the identity that's sort of given to him and forced upon him. And so he makes this issue out of it, and it's really, really fun. I mean, you have to laugh at it. I'm hoping that people laugh at it. I don't know, we haven't opened yet, but it's hilarious and makes a great statement for our times, and that's our point.
And that runs through December 26th.
The whole month of December, right.
And then the other play that's happening is a completely different period of time, and that's Application Pending, and that runs through December 26th as well.
Right, the same time in December, and that's just fun. We're having a great time. It's actually the first production since it opened in New York, which is really, really cool. If we don't do the first production, it's really cool to do the second production of a play, and the playwrights will be out here. And it's a single woman. Jennifer Mays plays this one woman who works in a kindergarten admissions in some very snooty little, preschool in New York City. But she's put into the office on the first day, and she answers all of these calls from parents wanting to get their kids in. Have they been accepted? They want to get their kid who hasn't even been born into school. And she's answering all the calls, so she's playing herself as the admissions officer and also the 45 different people who call in on the phone to sort of find out what's going on. It is so fun, and this woman is incredible. What an incredible job. Not many plays are written to play 40, 45 characters in 80 minutes on stage.
By one person.
By one person. Yeah, it's really fun. So we really have two sort of comedies. One is, just a satirical sort of comment on society today, and the other is absolutely just fun and glorious, and you can't help but laugh at either one of them.
Well, if people are interested in not only attending a play, buying tickets, but also auditioning or submitting a play, where would they go to find out information or to about more?
Go to the website.
Okay.
It's like everything is on the website. How to submit a play, what the guidelines are, how to get tickets, order tickets online, what the season is, what the plays are about. It's really the easiest thing to do is to just go online. You can find out anything. Of course, they can always call the box office at 816-531-PLAY. Our box office person knows, what's going on at all times.
Well, thank you for all that you do, all that the Unicorn does in the community, because that's a lot of work. But it's very relevant, it's very connected to the community, and we really appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely, my pleasure. It's what we love to do, and we will keep doing it. Thank you.
The Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund supports local nonprofits that bring cultural, social, educational, and recreational activities to our area. To learn about additional upcoming events, visit kcmo.gov/NTDF.